Welcome back to Disneyland Paris, your go-to channel that is here to help you save money and time so that your next Disneyland Paris trip can be a magical and unforgettable one. I've been asked this question countless of times. Can you do Disneyland Paris in one day? Is one day enough for you to soak in all the fun and magical experience of being in Disneyland Paris? And my answer to them is always yes and no. And it might be a little confusing, so let me explain to you why I say that. If you're thinking about going to Disneyland Paris just for the rides, just because you already know which rides you want to go on, or you just want to take pictures and say, hey, I was here, you know, Instagram post, whatever, I'm here, take pictures, etc., and get it over with, get it out of your bucket list, then yes, you can do it in one day. But if you're there to soak in all of the magic, all of the experience, the full-on Disney experience, meeting the characters, breakfast with the characters, lunch with their princesses, meet your favorite princess, your favorite character, ride the rides you like countless of times, and just soak in all of what Disney is, then believe me, one day is not enough. We recently had a family visit Disneyland Paris for the first time ever, a friend of ours, and they went there for 2.5 days, well, 3 days in total. And they came back saying, oh my God, 3 days was amazing, but it just wasn't enough for us. And keep in mind, this is a couple with a little girl. They went, they did the lunch with their princesses, they met Mickey, they met their favorite characters, they had the characters sign the book, they went on countless of rides, they went 2, 3, 4 times to the same rides, pictures, photo pass, etc., you name it, the full-on magical experience. And yet they still didn't see a lot of things. They didn't see the Lion King show, they didn't see Mickey and the Magician, they didn't get to see other characters that they wanted to see because it was just so much. And they said we couldn't soak in all of the Disney experience because it was just too much and we didn't have enough time. Keep in mind, this was 3 days of them being in the park and even having access to the magic hour. So if you're thinking, I'm gonna go for one day, get it over with, and just say I was here, get it off my bucket list, then yes, you can do Disneyland Paris in one day. But if you're thinking about soaking in all of the Disney magic, then believe me, one day will not be enough for you. Not only that, but if you're thinking about doing it, believe me, after you're done with it and you leave and you're not coming back the next day, it's gonna be in your mind saying, oh my God, I wish I could have gone more days. Oh my God, I need to come back here and do it for longer days. Because even if you're in Disneyland or in Disney World, one day is not enough for you. You need more than one day to actually enjoy the full-on Disney experience. Again, if you're just there to, like, you know, do Instagram posts, take pictures, meet 1 or 2 of your favorite characters, go on a couple of rides, then yes, you can do Disneyland Paris in one day. But do keep in mind that a lot of the times when you're waiting in a ride, or a lot of the times that you're waiting to see a character, you're spending about 45 to an hour and a half of wait times in line for you to get that ride or that character over with. So just right there and then, you already lost an hour and a half of your day. And the parks during the summer times, parks are open from like 8:30 in the morning to 11. Disneyland Park and Disney Studios is open until 10. So you have a longer time. But if you're thinking about going to the fall or the winters, the park hours get shortened, so you really won't have enough time to actually enjoy the full park. So again, if you're just gonna go there for pictures, you're gonna go there just to get it off your bucket list, yes, you probably can do Disneyland Paris in one day. But if you're thinking about having a full-on magical Disney experience, then I recommend 3 to 4 days going to Disneyland Paris to enjoy everything. And believe me, even then, unless you're really organized for your time and everything, even then, there'll still not be enough time for you. You will want to come back. And therefore, that's what we always say, get yourself an annual pass, because if you are thinking about coming back, then you do need to have that annual pass to be able to come back within the next 300 days or the next 365 days, whatever it is, your choice of annual pass. And believe me, I'll left the link on the description where we explain to you guys what the annual passes are and how you can get them, and also what is the best annual pass according to how many days you want to go through the park. So that is my quick answer to you guys. Can you do Disneyland Paris in one day? In my point of view, you cannot do Disneyland Paris in one day if you're trying to soak in all of the Disney magic. Now, let me know in the comments, have you done Disneyland Paris in one day? What you think about it? Did you have fun? Did you actually enjoy it? Was you actually hooked? Did you actually have that thought in the back of your mind saying, I want to go back another day because just one day wasn't enough? And also, how was your one-day visit to Disneyland Paris? Believe me, I want to know, because I've never done a one-day visit to Disneyland Paris. I've always done 2, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days visit, but never a 1 day, because I just couldn't see myself doing a 1 day visit to Disney. Because come on, it's Disney. You're not gonna do it in 1 day if you're trying to get all of that Disney magic and all of that full on Disney experience. So let me know in the comments. Also, you guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell to be notified when we drop the latest and the greatest here on Magicland Paris. And don't forget to also follow us on Magicland Paris Instagram, which the link will also be in the description. And I will see you guys here next time, where we will tell you guys more information and get you guys more tips and more tricks on how you can save money and time so that your next Disneyland Paris trip can be a magical and unforgettable one. Until next time, have a magical day.